Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna make some delicious homemade red enchiladas. You are going to need some dry chiles. You need 2 guajillos and 2 Californias. You also need a piece of onion, just a small piece, and also some garlic. We need some dry oregano and some ground cumin. Okay, make sure that you're using the ground cumin because it's better when you blend it. And we need a pot with water. We're going to put the dried chiles and also a small tomato, cut it in half, and put it in the pot with water. You're gonna let it simmer like for 5 minutes or so, and then you're gonna turn off the pot. Now, if you want your salsa to be a little spicy, just leave the seeds inside and boil everything together like that. But if you don't want it spicy, make sure you remove the seeds before you put everything to boil. After that, we're gonna add all the ingredients, the onion, garlic, cumin, and also a little bit of the oregano. And I'm using like a 1/4 teaspoon of the cumin, the ground cumin. And then we're gonna blend everything together with a little bit of the water that we are using to boil the chiles and the tomato. This is the way my chiles look after 15 minutes. I left them on top of my stove. They're nice and soft. And we're going to be using a little bit of the water, not much because we don't want the salsa to be runny. And we don't want it to be that thick either. Okay, I'm pouring a little bit of the water that I use. And this is how much I'm using. We're going to start the blender on low, and then medium, and then high until we blend everything together. I have it on high right now, and I'm gonna taste it to see if it needs a little bit more of oregano or cumin. We're not gonna use no salt right now. I have a pan here ready to go with a little bit of oil, and right now I'm just checking to see if it's hot the way we need it to pour our sauce inside. Okay, this part is very important. Use a strainer to pour the sauce and do this so all the seeds and everything, all the stuff that didn't get blended well, it will stay in your strainer. We don't need all that. We just need our delicious salsa. Okay, so just simmer the salsa, and it's gonna take probably like a good 15 minutes. Put it on very low and just leave it there. Just take care of it until you're ready to start making your delicious enchiladas. Okay guys, instead of using salt, I'm using Nor Suiza. It's made it's chicken flavor, and it's very good. I recommend it, and you are going to get a really good flavor if you use it, but you don't have to. You can go ahead and use salt if you want, but this is the way I make my enchiladas, and it gives it a really, really good flavor. Just add a little bit, and then just taste it to see if you like the way it tastes, and let it simmer again for a little, maybe like 5 more minutes or so. Okay, after those 15 minutes, I think we are ready to make our delicious enchiladas. We are going to need another pot with oil. Make sure that is nice and hot. We're gonna use some Mexican tortillas. Make sure you buy the thick ones. You're gonna pass the tortilla through the sauce first, and then you're gonna pass it through the oil. Okay, see how soft they are? This is the way you want them. You want them like that. Make sure that you buy the good quality tortillas. You don't want the very soft ones because it's not gonna work. So this is all you do. Just pass it through the chile and then pass it through the oil. That's all you have to do. You're gonna do that for both sides. It's probably less than a minute. I would say maybe like a few seconds on one side and then on the other side. After that, you're gonna take the enchilada out of the pan and you're gonna put them in a plate. Okay, you're gonna do the same step until you finish all your tortillas. It depends on how many tortillas, excuse me, it depends on how many enchiladas you wanna make. Okay, for this recipe, I made 10 delicious enchiladas. Okay, I have all my enchiladas here ready to start rolling them, and then this is what I do. I turn everything on the other side because the ones on the bottom, they are cooler than the ones on top. So it would be better if you do something like that because that way you can touch them. And right there we have some chicken that is from Costco, and this is some Mexican cotija cheese. Is the spicy cotija cheese. Just in case you don't know, there's a spicy and there's a regular one. So we get our tortilla and we're gonna put some chicken inside. You can put whatever amount you like. You're gonna roll your enchilada. Yummy. Nice and hot. Okay, make sure that you do have a little bit of the sauce in the tortilla because it tastes really, really good. This is the way you want to make them. And you're going to be making all your enchiladas the same way. Actually, they look more like burritos because they're big. See, this is the best thing about cooking at home. You can make them however you want them. You are going to finish all your enchiladas the same way. And then you can add a little bit of the cotija cheese on top. This cheese gives them a really, really good flavor to them. And I am also adding some lettuce because I like lettuce a lot. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. If you want to serve your enchiladas with rice and beans, you can go ahead and do so. But this is the way I like to eat my enchiladas, and I also like to add a little bit of sour cream. It gives it a little extra kick to those enchiladas. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do like it, please give me your thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe. I will be making more Mexican dishes for you the way I make them. God bless you, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye. And enjoy those delicious enchiladas.